Hey y'all, and welcome to today's video. If you are new here, my name is Raylynn. I am a homemaker, a wife of 14 years, and I have 3 children. They are 2 boys. One is about to be 14, one is about to be 13, and then I have an 11-year-old daughter. I have been homemaking, well, I've been a homemaker for 14 years, but I haven't really been good at it. I didn't really practice homemaking until about 9 years ago, because my husband pretty much did everything up until then, and then I started to learn and really fall in love with homemaking. So if this is the first video you've seen, I hope you will subscribe, and I hope you will stick around. And yeah, let's just jump right into today's topic of honoring your husband. So today I am talking to you about honoring your husband. I was asked to give my thoughts on this, and so I wanted to make sure that I do the best job I can. So this is what I believe are the things that I think are the best ways to honor your husband. And so the first thing I think is how we carry ourselves as wives, making sure that we are a good reflection of our husbands and of how our values and our morals are, and that we're representing him well. I have seen over the years on Facebook wives just bashing their husbands online. They will say, I am so mad at him, he did this, this, and this, and or they separate, and then 2 days later they're fine. And it's like, but everybody remembers those horrible things that you said when you were mad at him, and they're looking at you like, okay, it's not a good place to put your business on social media. It's just not a good practice. It invites too many people in, too many opinions, too much conversation around your marriage, when it's just to be your husband and you. Now, that's not to say if you're having problems in your marriage not to go seek counsel and stuff like that. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying for the the everyday bickering, fighting, whatever that can happen in a marriage, just not going to social media and airing out your frustrations, because that opens a door for a lot of other things that we don't want, right? So number two, I would say, would be letting him lead. And this one I think is where it kind of gets a little murky and arguments happen and stuff, and the whole submission things, and it gets twisted. And so I try to stray away from all of that. But I will say I did hear Victoria from Time and Tenderness. She said this, and I thought it was very, very well put. She said to look at it as a captain of a ship. And the captain is the leader of his ship, and he is in charge, and then he has a first mate. And that's how I feel like our family is. He listens to us, but he is ultimately the leader, and he is the decision maker. So I thought that was very well put, and I love that, because I feel like that's how we view it as well. And so then number three would be an encourager, a support system. Your husband goes out and he works all day, and he comes home, and this is one thing that I think stuck with me. In Proverbs, it says, Proverbs 21:9, it is better to live in a corner of a roof than in a house shared with a contentious woman. That has stuck with me so much, because I never want to be that nagging wife, even though I know sometimes I can be I can nag a lot, let's just say. And so I've really tried to cut that down and not do that as much anymore, because I don't want to be the contentious woman that Proverbs talks about a lot. I don't want to be the nagging wife. I want to be a good support system for my husband and an encouragement. I want to do things to help him, and I want to do things for him, and to be his helper and not a hindrance to him. And number four is a big one, I feel like, and that is respecting your husband. Not belittling him, not talking down to him, not showing him that you are superior to him. I feel like in today's society, women are put up on this pedestal, and it's women, 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 and it drives me insane, because it breeds selfishness. And I feel like that is a lot of what our society is today, is selfish. And I don't agree with that at all. I believe we are a team, and we should be helping each other, not stepping on one another or not belittling each other. That is no way to honor our husbands and not to honor God as well. And number 5 is another big one, and that is trust. I feel like if you do not have trust in your marriage, then there's a big problem, right? So I feel like trust is a huge factor, and that we have to be able to trust one another. And if we respect him and we show him that we are there for him and we build that trust, then I think these are good steps to have in practice to have a good marriage. And I feel like this is ways that I have shown my husband that I honor him. And so this is just what I have done in my marriage. I've been married almost 14 years in February, and these are things that I have practiced over the years. Have had to really learn and figure things out, and just do my best to show my husband that I honor him. I hope that helped, but let's jump right back into the video. So if you are still here after all of that, for one thing, thank you so much. I hope that I did not step on anyone's toes, because that was not my intention with that. But I wanted to share something else that was put on my heart. This time of year can be very difficult for a lot of people, and especially with the way the world is today. So I just wanted to say, if you have loved ones that you haven't heard from in a while, please reach out to them. Just shoot a quick text or a quick phone call and just say, hey. You never know what that can do. You never know how that can affect someone. So I just wanted to say that, because I do understand that this is a difficult season for a lot of people. And if you know someone who's going through something, who is struggling or whatever, or maybe you are someone, if you need prayer or if you need someone to talk to, my email is always in the description box. Email me. If you need prayer, leave it down below if you feel comfortable, or email me and I would be happy to pray for you. Y'all, just reach out, because you just never know what somebody's going through, and you never know what is in their head, and what knowing that people are thinking about them. You never know how far that can go. So I just wanted to say that, because the world can be so dark sometimes, and we just need a little light, right? We just need a little light and a little love. And for a season that can be so bright, it can also have its very dark moments. And I know we don't celebrate Christmas, but I do understand that that is not the norm for a lot of people, and that those who can't do what they would love to be able to do, or don't have family, or don't feel like they have their family around them, they feel alone, whatever the case is, just please reach out. And I hate talking about things that's I feel like a Debbie Downer, but at the same time, it was put on my heart to share. And so I just wanted to say that for anyone that is struggling or knows someone who is struggling, I just wanted to share that. But I hope that you all have enjoyed this video. I hope again that I did not say anything that was rude or ugly or made anyone feel any certain way, because that was definitely not my intention at all. This was a topic that I was very nervous about sharing, because I just know that it can be an ugly one. It brings out a lot of ugliness, and I just don't want that on my channel. And I don't want to be the one to cause that either. So that was, I kept praying about it, because I feel like sometimes I am not the most eloquent speaker. And so I can stick my foot in my mouth a lot of times. So I just want to say again, if you are still here, I thank you so much. I love you all. And I hope that you have enjoyed this video, this cozy day in my life. it was raining outside, and so it was not a fun day to be out. And so I just did some things in the house and some homemaking, and tackled my to-do list. I got everything done on it. I was so excited, y'all. I feel like getting everything done on my to-do list is not always easy, but I did accomplish it. So that was very exciting. I'm still on the hunt for a new planner. That is something that I'm really, really, really wanting to get, because a planner helps me so much. But having this notebook that you saw me in the beginning writing my to-do list on has been very helpful as well, because I can write down my thoughts, and I can write down my list and what things I want to change about my day, what I did wrong, what I did right, my highs and my lows and all of that, So I do like having the notebook, but I really am looking for a planner. But anyways, anywho, I keep talking and rambling. So I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I hope that I gave you some inspiration, motivation, gave you something to think about, and again, that I didn't offend anyone. But yeah, so thank you all for watching. Thank you all for being here still. If you made it to the end, just comment a heart comment and let me know that you made it all the way to the end. I would love to see that. And Lord willing, y'all, I will see you on the next one.